Greetings and welcome to the Reparenting Daily podcast. In this podcast, we'll dive deep into reparenting, exploring all of the tools and resources that you'll need to help you along your journey. This podcast is divided into 3 sections. The first is a daily reading. The second is a discussion of the reading, followed by suggested journal prompts. And the last section is a peaceful meditation for closing. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from whenever and wherever you're joining us. I'm so glad you've joined us today on this journey of healing and growth. If it's your first time here, welcome. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to this podcast wherever you're following. Your support helps us to reach more people who may benefit from this very important work. And also, if you're enjoying this content, please consider leaving us a 5-star review on Apple or Spotify. It really makes a huge difference in allowing us to spread the word and to build a supportive community. Now, just a quick few updates before we dive in. First, I'd like to invite you to join our new Patreon community. By becoming a member, you'll gain access to many resources, and you'll also gain access to 3 weekly meetings. On Sundays, we have a group meditation. On Tuesdays, we have a book club discussion. And on Thursdays, we have an open topic conversation. You can find out more details about this if you go to the Reparenting Daily website and check out the community tab. In addition to that, we've also created a WhatsApp group to foster daily connection and support where you can reach out and find other fellow travelers along the journey. It's just one of the many ways we're building their network of resources to help you along your reparenting journey. The next announcement I'd like to share is that I just released 2 new books designed to enhance your reparenting experience. The first is a Reparenting Daily journal. This journal aligns with the podcast and is structured by monthly themes with weekly sub-themes to guide your reflections. Starting on January 1st in 2025, the coming year, this journal will follow along with each episode of the podcast, offering an interactive way to deepen your practice of reparenting while staying engaged. You can find this on Amazon, and you can also find it on the website if you go to the bookstore tab. The second book is Fairy Tales for Reparenting Volume 1. This is a deeply personal project that's close to my heart. It's a collection of fairy tales crafted to inspire hope, connection, and healing for your reparenting journey. These stories are specifically designed to help you reconnect with your inner child and find joy, creativity, and reconnect to those tender emotions through storytelling. Think of it as a playful yet profound companion on your reparenting journey. Volume 1 is now available, and I'm also working on the 2nd and 3rd volumes that will be coming earlier next year. You can find both of these books on the Reparenting Daily website under the bookstore tab, or you can search them directly on Amazon. Now, looking ahead, as we approach the 2nd year of this podcast, we're excited to introduce more interactive and engaging content. We'll continue to build on things we've achieved so far while taking our community and the reparenting journey to the next level. It's really about continued growth, continued iteration, and continuous improvement. Much like the process of nurturing the bonsai tree, our reparenting journey requires our consistency and care. So thanks for being here and for supporting this project, and also for committing to your healing journey. Now, without further ado, let's dive into today's practice. Today's reading is from the book Assertiveness, again by Judy Murphy. And we're going to finish off the section of developing body language. We're now going to hands. Hands can be a wonderful tool for expression. People who are assertive communicators are able to do gestures comfortably and occasionally. Passive communicators may shove their hands in their pockets or cover their mouth with them, even while speaking. Aggressive communicators may point at others or gesture grandly. It's best to relax your hands by your sides. At times, you may need to point at a fact on a paper or board, but you should never point directly at someone to communicate assertively. If you're ever having trouble with what to do with your hands when asserting yourself, hold a piece of paper or a pen. This simple prop can give you a solid item to calm yourself while allowing yourself to focus on your physical demeanor or words. The only rule is to hold whatever prop you have quietly in your hands. You don't want to distract the person with whom you're speaking. These are the important things to consider as it relates to body language, As above mentioned, the exercises can be performed quickly and privately almost anywhere. Consider these steps as a physical reminder to be more assertive from head to toe. Practice them before you go out the door in the morning. Take a break before the big meeting at work and reset yourself physically. When you walk out confidently, you'll be ready when new opportunities for assertiveness arise. Thank you. And that's the reading for today. Tomorrow we'll look at the section for reclaiming your voice. Welcome back. In today's reading, Hands, a section of Judy Murphy's Assertiveness, the focus is on how we use our hands to communicate confidence, openness, or defensiveness. For those on a reparenting journey, this is particularly relevant because trauma often leaves individuals with unseen habitual gestures that they convey insecurity or fear, such as fizzing, clenching, or hiding their hands. Learning to consciously use your hands in a way that reflects calmness and intention, such as open palm gestures, steady movements, or deliberate actions, can help rewire the brain to feel more grounded and in control. These small shifts signal to others and to yourself that you are capable, approachable, and self-assured. Reparenting involves teaching your child, your inner child that is, how to feel safe in the world. And intentional hand movements can reinforce their sense of security. By practicing gestures that communicate confidence, like resting your hands calmly while speaking, or using gentle, deliberate movements, you cultivate a sense of calm that extends beyond body language. This practice can also help with emotional regulation, as physical stillness often mirrors mental clarity. The way we use our hands can subtly reflect the care, self-control, and respect we are learning to show ourselves through reparenting. As we relook at the journal prompts for today, number 1, what do your hand gestures and movements say about your internal state? Do you notice habits like fidgeting, clenching, or hiding your hands? Number 2, how might using open, intentional hand gestures help you feel more confident and at ease in social situations? Number 3, imagine your hands as an extension of how you care for yourself. What can you do this week to practice calm and intentional movements to communicate self-assuredness to your inner child? Thanks for being here, and as always, take care of yourself and be well. And now, let us move on to the final section, the daily meditation. This is an unguided meditation, and I will simply provide some music where you can take some time to relax. Please feel free to choose a location and a place where you feel safe and where you can be undisturbed for the next 10 minutes. You can choose to be sitting, standing, laying down, as you like, whatever makes you comfortable. Thanks for being here, and enjoy the meditation.